Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today we are trying something new today. We are trying a Genever. So what is a Genever? The Genever is kind of a predecessor of gin. Its main focus is on juniper. So it has a base of juniper. And it is actually made in, from malt or a mixture, kind of a mash bill like the Americans would say. And they were matured in Oloroso sherry casks. So this Genever is kind of a malt whiskey combined with juniper and other spices, or spices and herbs, and matured like a whiskey in casks. So it's kind of a mixture. It's actually very, very old. It comes from the Netherlands, and it comes from the 16th century. So very, very old recipe. And be careful when you open the bottle, don't pull on the little Dutch flag, but on the normal opener, because I've tried that with the bottle when I tried it, when we thought about listing it, and it just breaks and everything is just messy and nothing works. So it looks like a whiskey, but it's not. So I would consider it a crossover between whiskey and gin, but predecessing pretty much both of them. The mash bill is made from malt, corn, wheat, and rye. So it should have a pretty complex taste in it. We don't know how long it has been in the Oloroso sherry cask, but there should be an influence as well. It was matured in copper pot stills, and it has other spices, botanicals in it, except the juniper, and that is caraway, fennel, and woodruff. Oh, this is strange, but it feels a bit, feels a bit, how do I say it, familiar because of the maturity of it. 40% ABV, carries a lot. Ooh, it feels a little bit like a whiskey, but it has so much herbs and spices in it that you realize that can't come from malt and maturation, but there is actually other stuff there in it. So it feels like a mixture between a herb schnapps and a whiskey. We've actually listed it under gin, which is not quite right, but it doesn't feel right under the whiskey either. Old recipe. Very, very interesting and very fascinating. I like it. It's a good one. And yeah. So do you like this experimental stuff? These strange gins with a lot of mixing in it, a lot of botanicals in it, or do you like the classical juniper gin? Please write it down in the comments and we will have a bit of a discussion about that. Yeah, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.